Hello, Pisces. This is uh, the What is Your Ex Thinking spread. It's the last one. I almost forgot you guys. I apologize. This is about your ex that you can't stop thinking about, the one you feel the most emotional over, and the one you want to reconcile with. This 5 card spread with possible clarifier help make that more clear to you about whether or not you guys will and whether or not you still want to. Okay, the first card is, how does Pisces' ex-love interest feel about them? Okay. So they feel they have a good opinion of you. They see you as having good judgment. To me, this is a reconciliation card. So I think they feel like they want a reconciliation with you. This is the card of 2 tens. So that tells me that they feel like you guys could both have a new beginning with each other. They they forgive you or want forgiveness. And I see a bunch of healing and resolution regarding your situation. I think they've reconciled any kind of beliefs they had about you that have been negative. And they think wonderful things are about to happen with you guys. And they want to make any kind of changes regarding beliefs or behaviors, anything of that nature, to where they can wipe the slate clean and start over with you. They want to have an emotional clearing and almost like bringing justice in. They want justice to be done and right all the wrongs. So that's a good card to have as how they feel about you. Right, the next card is, what is their current love life like? King of Swords reversed. So they be really overanalyzing things, and they feel like they just they can't get around something. I'm gonna clarify. Why is the King of Swords reversed here in Pisces' ex-love interests love life? 3 of Wands. They have some kind of a decision to make. They're trying to decide whether or not to invest. That could be with you, because they do. It looks like they want a reconciliation. It could be with someone else, but they are super, super analytical about it. They are overthinking it. They're thinking about it way too much. And I think they might possibly be over emotional, because King of Swords is supposed to be very logical. So they're either emotional about it or they're just thinking a whole lot. All right. What is Pisces' ex-love interest's life like in general? Ace of Swords reversed, you guys. Today I've been getting the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Swords in every reading so far. I think I've done 4 of these readings, the ex-thinking readings. The Ace of Swords reversed in their general life says they feel defeated. We do have 2 swords down, so I think they do feel defeated in their love life as well as in their general life. Somebody could have been unfaithful, especially with the 3 of Wands here. They're either very hateful or very loving in regards to something in their life in general. They feel like they need to cut something out, or they feel like they've been cut out. Why is the Ace of Swords reversed here for Pisces' ex-love interests, general life? Temperance reverse. So yeah, something is in excess here. I mean, look at all that excess. Now, since this is overthinking in some parts, this is a thought or belief, and it's in excess. Could be love or hate. And King of Swords reverse is somebody you can't win with. So you tell me the exes if they're cross watchers, but your ex may be an air sign, and they're really overthinking something, or they're thinking something very negative, and it's imbalance. But I do see wanting reconciliation, but it may be a little one-sided. So they feel as if they want to reconcile with you, they want to hear from you, but they think that it's one-sided. They're trying too hard, and they're being foolish. I also see possibly some harsh criticism in their love life and general life. But I'm seeing a lack of forgiveness, a lack of letting go. But that doesn't have to be them doing it. It could be somebody else. I'm seeing the need to speak their truth. They're not hearing from you. They're not communicating with you. There's a lack of communication due to being cut off or miscommunication, and they're needing to speak the truth, but it's not coming out. I don't know if it's not getting to you or you're not getting to them, but sometimes this is lies. And I don't think they're trying to lie. I think they just can't speak out. Okay. So with Judgment and Temperance here, I do see a reconciliation. I think they can't get to you to ask for a reconciliation. Or perhaps you turned down a reconciliation and they feel like it's unrequited. Okay. Maybe dealing with a fire sign, Aries in particular. This is somebody who's controlling. Reminds me of the King of Swords upright. This is somebody who's taking charge and kind of bringing calm to everything, balancing everything out. And here we have a lot of excess. So this person needs to come in and balance everything out, or this would be you coming in and balancing everything. This is self-control and there's a lack of it. Or they're not having a lot of control in their general life, and so this is them needing to take it. Okay, there may be some kind of issue, again, with moderation. It could be a drinking problem, just because we have excess, and then we have some water, and then cups in reverse, which to me is excess, and then we have control. So I think they're having a very hard time controlling love or hate or even some kind of an addiction. And they're really needing some help. Right now I'm seeing that this be them and they need somebody else to come in. And that'd be you. Or this is their life though. So they want to reconcile because they need some kind of a change. Sometimes this could very well be rehab. They see you as a source of intervention. But I think it's mostly reconciliation. The next card is, what are the chances of you guys reconciling? Sun reverse. This to me is a no or a maybe. More on the no side. But I see this as love or a job being around the corner. And somebody who's having, it's a temporary hard time. They're having a hard time seeing that good. They're not moving on from something. And they can't really see things clearly, which again reminds me of Ace of Swords reversed. Why is the Sun here reversed in regards to reconciliation for Pisces and their ex? Page of Pentacles reversed. I see a lost opportunity. Again, I see some kind of excess. Somebody's not concentrated on that right now. They've lost their enthusiasm. They're not really, it's like a job loss, love loss. Their goals are blocked. They'd be feeling lazy. I see no action is taken because they're so lost in their thoughts and they're so depressed. So if you want to be with them, you're going to have to take the action. Should Pisces X take the action to reconcile? Three of Swords. So it's upright, and then that way it's a yes, but it's kind of... Okay, there's two ways this card can be interpreted. Either heartbreak or breakthrough. Because these are swords, right? And these are thoughts or words or beliefs that help break through the heart. And it's stormy emotions, because anytime you have a breakthrough, it's not always pleasant, but it can be a breakthrough. And with all these swords and these excesses, it looks like something does need to happen here. I just see bad investment. Don't invest, because you'll work really hard and nothing will happen out of this. Somebody's not going to stay. When it comes to relationships, this is a big no, a stop sign. So you can, it's possible, but I think it might end up in heartache. They want to reconcile, but I think there's too much. They very well, sometimes the energy switches. They see you as having way too much emotion. and they want you to control it. They see you as depressed, and they don't want all that heartbreak. They don't want to invest. Okay, how will Pisces interest proceed from here? Death reversed. Okay, so this is somebody who's not moving on. So again, maybe it will be them, but this is emotional baggage. So it could be you as well. And this says there's a need to create space for new opportunity. Make some goals. Get some support. Don't just stay in this abuse or this addiction, because this is no recovery and holding on, being depressed, not being motivated. So I really don't see a change. It's as if the same thing just happens. Like you don't reconcile and they stay this way, or you stay that way. Yeah, this is depression, staying stuck in a nightmare, not moving on from it. That's how they're proceeding after they don't reconcile, or you. Let's get some love cards out. What does the Love Romance Angel Oracle deck have to say about reconciliation for Pisces and their ex-love interest? There's no passion, or there's too much passion, which does, I see like a lack of motivation. Now I will say, I think your ex-love interest possibly has PTSD. We have Judgment and Nine of Swords. And then with Death here in reverse, I'm thinking the past. So it'd be something that it doesn't matter whether you reconcile or not, they still continue to have it. And that's why I'm seeing it still happening. But this also could be your energy as well, because they do switch a lot. And so I'm seeing a lack of passion. They're depressed. Or you. What does the Romance Angel Oracle deck have to say about how Pisces ex-love interest will proceed from here? They're not going to explore their romantic feelings. It's not worth it. So I'm not sure if you did something to them or they did something to you, but they're not invested. They're not willing to pursue it. One last message for Pisces regarding their ex-love interest. It's not true love. Okay, so that's enough to move on. I hope that brought you some clarity, Pisces. Let me know how it resonates for you at the bottom. And good luck.